Well, good morning, everybody. I just happened to look on my channel here, Life the Wild Ride, and it's been 40 days. Man, the time flies. When I posted that thank you video of the cutting board and stuff I made, and that was for when we were going on vacation. Had a great vacation. Tracy and I really needed it. It was really a fantastic getaway. And my brother also took a vacation because our sister was up here. I think I might have mentioned that in that video. And then my sister's gone home, and things are kind of back to normal as far as that. Vacation's over, but Mom has kind of taken a turn for the worse, which is kind of, we expected this. We're pretty sure she had another mild heart attack, which is actually amazing, really, that she's still with us. And that really set her back. And then since then, she's had 2 mild strokes where she's lost all energy and the ability to talk. However, she has recovered from that. So we're pretty tired. Well, the bus is still here. Have not touched the bus. Really. That's where I parked it before vacation. Probably a couple weeks before vacation. And haven't done anything to it. But our plan is to just try to carve out an hour or 2 a week to get back on it. But I'm heading over to my mom's now. I was over there for the weekend, and we have ordered a hospital bed for her. She's still able to get around. Considering she's doing very good. However, she is under hospice care now, assisting my brother and I here in the home. So they're coming a couple times a week between all the teams, and that'll probably escalate as things go forward, which is very sad, but her quality of life is not great, which is too bad. So we gotta move her bed out this morning and then have them set up the hospital bed. That's kind of what's been going on. My brother was able to take his bus on vacation, so that's good. So he that's the one benefit I will say, because we're trying to stay positive, because we knew this was coming. My brother and I have been caring for my mom now full time for 3 years, the two of us. So it's not like it's a shock. Yes, it sucks, but we know it's coming. But the benefit, jumping all over the place. I haven't done a video in a while. Again, this is Life the Wild Ride, and things sometimes in life are wild and you just don't know where they're going to go. But the benefit of a small bus is he's all registered on the road. Obviously, the cost to get that on the road is far less than something that size. And, with us being out of work for the past 3 years, that really, really has set us back. But, hey, everything happens for a reason. So I don't dare to take off in mine because I don't have that emergency fund if you break down. If anybody has a bus like that and does not have at least a $10,000 emergency fund just for the bus. I have an emergency fund for the house, a little bit of money set aside, if the furnace breaks or something like that, but not enough to take a chance and take off with the bus, because if something like that breaks down, you're across country or something. First of all, we can't go very far right now, except for my sister's up here. It's very expensive to have it towed, number one, to get it to a place that'll work on it, and then the cost of repair, and then if that's an issue, to get it back home, whatever. So big difference, full size versus a small one. Now my brother's not going too far either, but he is able to take off in it. So we may be doing something, Tracy and I, to change things up for the short term, probably something for the next few years. Because, when Mom does finally pass away, we'll go back to work after we take care of the estate and all that. We'll go back to work and then build that emergency fund back up for the bus specifically, so we can then hit the road. But in the meantime, we want to be able to take vacation, take trips, and we like camping. So possibly in the future, I might do some videos on this channel of us building a tiny camper that we can pull with our car, which, if you've been with me since the beginning, we bought that car specifically to tow a small camper we were going to buy, and then we changed gears, decided to go with the bus. But now we're in a situation where we just can't take off on the bus, but still want to travel, still want to camp. So we're probably going to build a very tiny, like a teardrop style camper, very lightweight, very small, basically a wooden tent with some amenities that we can pull with that. And that will be how we do some vacationing, maybe over the next 1 to 3 or 4 years. And then we can take the time to get the bus finished up while we're working, and then eventually take off of the bus. So that's kind of where we're at. I'll probably add some more to this video before I post it, just trying to give an update. But yeah, I am very tired this morning. Did not sleep good, and that's kind of been the situation for my brother and I now for a bit. So I'm gonna go in there. It's raining out. We'll get this bed out and moved and prepared for them to come with the medical bed to set up. So we'll catch back up with you a little later on. Well, here I am catching back up with you. It's about 3 weeks later, and boy, life is a wild ride, and a lot can happen in 3 weeks. We did get that bed out. We got the hospital bed in, and Mom continued to decline at an accelerated rate, which was sad to see, but at least she wasn't going to drag on for months and months and months. So yes, Mom has unfortunately passed away, and that was over a week ago now. She is laid to rest, and I want to thank everybody that supported us through this difficult time and had good comments on the channel, on our videos, and kind of stood with us as this channel has gone all over the place. So yeah, it's been a very stressful 3 weeks. Our promise to Mom was to keep her home, and we were able to do that. She died with Mark and I and my immediate family by her side. So it was peaceful, but stressful. But she is no longer suffering, and she's hopefully at peace and at rest. So that's an update on that. I am actually sitting on the bus. We're finally putting some pieces back together and kind of planning our future. As you know, my brother and I have been out of work for the past about 3 years or so. And so we're evaluating our situation here and what we're going to do. And that's going to be a little process, which we knew that. We've built ourselves in a bumper of time, so we can, get things situated with the house and all that stuff and see where we're going to go from here. Of course, we are going to be going back to work. I'm going to be picking up some extra hours with the wood shop guy, family friend of ours, that I help out. So that's going to be good. And my brother's going to go back to work because him and I are going to be responsible to maintaining Mom and Dad's house and doing whatever we need to do to keep it, because he is going to be living in it in the meantime, because as you know, my daughter's renting his house. So my brother's going to stay there, and him and I are going to split all the costs and expenses, because eventually if we were to sell it, then we will split that, which will not recover but help offset our loss of income over the past 2.5, 3, 4 years or so, because the time we took off, even when Dad was around. But, that's fine. We knew that was the case. First of all, let me say, I wouldn't change anything. My brother says the same thing. As far as taking care of Mom, yes, we had some extremely difficult times, but there were some good times too. And the one thing we know is we gave Mom the best quality of life, given her situation, absolutely possible. And we were told that by multiple doctors that she visited, her heart doctor, our regular doctor, the urology, everybody always told us that, there's no nursing home that could have given her the care and treatment that we did. So that makes us feel good. And Mom deserved it. She was a great mom. Our dad was a great dad. And so we did everything we could to make sure she had the best possible life. The good thing is that she had dementia, but she knew who we were right to the end. She had a sense of humor right up until the morning that she passed away and the day before. And I might share some of those stories going forward in the future, because there's some funny ones. We could get some little bit of response out of her very close to the end, which was great, because we knew she knew we were there for her and with her. And obviously we're all going to pass away at some point, but her knowing that we were there by her side right to the end, as we promised, hopefully gave her some peace. And she passed very, very quickly once my brother and I told her it was okay to go, which is some of the most difficult things you ever have to face in life. But we're still trying to come to terms with the weight that's lifted off our shoulders, because we still feel obligated to do stuff, and we feel guilty when we start doing things that we want to do, but we know Mom would want us to move on with our lives, get our lives put back together, move in the direction we want to go in, and that's what she'd want, and that's what we're going to do. But it's going to take us a little bit of time to do that, and that's fine. But I am on the bus, and I've been shifting things around. The bus is right where it was in the video, the first clip on this particular video. It has not moved. I went to start it, the battery's dead or very low, so I just put the charger on it, and we're going to finally get it back, hopefully in the next couple of days, up on the lawn, and finally get some piping and some more walls put in here, hopefully in the near future. We still have a mountain to do at Mom and Dad's, but we did, obviously with Mom's passing, have a huge responsibility lifted off of us, which also took astronomical hours. Especially the last week or so. I mean, it was basically 24 hours, every 2 hours, checking on her, making sure she's comfortable, giving her medicine if need be. So there was no sleep, really. And we're still having trouble sleeping because we've been so accustomed to monitoring her so close, my brother and I, that we're still waking up and, checking monitors and like, no, she's not here. So it's going to take some transitioning. It's a long time to be caring for a loved one like that. Full time and the amount of care that we gave her. But we will move forward, and we will get back going on this bus, just like Mom would want us to do, and Dad as well. And so that's what we're going to do. So I'm not sure when I'm going to post this one soon, hopefully. It's the beginning of August right now, and I'll get this one up. I'm not sure when I'll go next for a video, but hopefully we'll start being able to do them more often and talk about maybe kind of what we're doing to handle things around here, because there's still a lot of moving parts, but we do definitely have more time to do things that we had to put on back burners while Mom was still with us. So I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Remember, life is short. You never know when your number's going to come up. We knew Mom's was coming, unfortunately, but it still doesn't make it easy. So make sure you make time for your family and friends, and we'll catch you later. And hopefully you'll be getting some stuff done on the bus. So don't forget, life is a wild ride, and sometimes it can be very short. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.